guys, welcome back to Retail Remedy. I am in the car, so y'all already know what's up. We are about to go and check out a brand new thrift store. It looks like a pretty big thrift store. There's furniture, clothing, shoes, apparently, oh, household goods and decor. I'm literally like reading it off of the building. But anyways, y'all, do not judge my first little breakfast shot. I was trying to do something very vloggy and I was like, wait, I don't have a little tripod that bends forward, so it's not like I can do it like professionally, but you know, we're trying. But anyways, I got up kind of early today and got myself together, and this is what we normally, well, this is what I normally do on Mondays, is just go and check out like thrift stores and consignment shops. The one consignment shop that I was thinking I was going to go to first is actually closed on Mondays, which I didn't even realize, because I mean, I don't go there every Monday. Sometimes I do consignment days on Wednesday instead, which I think is a better day for consignment. Particularly Mondays, usually I focus on Goodwills because of the color tags, but since that other place was closed, I hadn't been there in a while, so that's why I was thinking I would go there. But since it was closed, I decided to try this other consignment store. We may actually stop into some Goodwills today as well, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, and I will see y'all in the next clip. So I did my usual and went to the tops first, which were right in front, so it was super easy. This first top that I saw was a Young, Fabulous, and Broke, which was only $7, so I went ahead and grabbed it. I saw this Postmark shirt and it was just kind of nostalgic for me. Something I used to look for right at first, but I don't even think anybody cares about Postmark anymore. And then I saw this Urban Outfitters kind of crop top thing. $6 wasn't bad. I just didn't want to buy a crop top during this time of year. So I moved on to the long sleeve shirts. As y'all can see, that was a cabbie. I really thought about getting this because sometimes cabbie can do well, but I just didn't want to take the risk. And it was $9. Now this was exciting. These Everlane shoes. I thought I was gonna leave them behind, but I actually ended up picking these up. So I'll tell y'all why in the mini haul. So we moved on to dresses, and they had quite a few. So this first dress I wanted to show y'all because I'm actually adding it to my list of bolos for the bins. And basically it's by Park and Fifth. They had pretty good comps, around maybe 50 to 100, but 25 was just a little too much for me for those comps. This next dress caught my eye, so I decided to go ahead and check it out. It is by French Connection, which is a brand that I'm not so familiar with. French Connection can do pretty well, so it can be a bolo depending on the style. So I took a moment and did some research on the brand just to be sure. And as you can see here, there are some comps between $30 and $70. But as I continue to scroll, you'll also see that there are some under $20 comps. So this is one of those brands that's kind of all over the place. Lastly, in the dress section, I saw this Lily Pulitzer, really pretty, really patterned dress, which is like a first time for me. And I just had to do some comp searching, so I did. So I Google Lensed it, and as you can see, there's a few out there. That one was priced, I believe, at $80 or so. And then I checked this second one, and they also had it for $80. So I went ahead and grabbed it.
So I just use them all.
So hey y'all, me and my mama's going to lunch. So this is after we went to the thrift store. She didn't go with me, but we're about to enjoy us some cheddars. There we go. So hey y'all. Oops. So hey y'all. I don't know what this little piece of hair is doing. It is aggravating me. But anyways, okay, so last stop was amazing. We got a good bit of stuff. Okay, I'll probably do another mini haul at the end or whatever, because I don't think I'm gonna get that much stuff, but I don't know, cross my fingers. I actually wish to get a lot of stuff that I find like for good prices. Definitely will be back to that store, to the previous store. It surprised me. Definitely a couple of little gems in there. It was kind of one of those stores where, yeah, you have to walk around for a bit, but if you really kind of like pay attention, you'll find some pretty good gems. And I think y'all will see that once we do the haul. But now we are at the one, the only, the original Goodwill, and the food has me tired. So like I was like, oh, let me muster up the energy, and then I looked down at my coffee like, oh yeah, I can still drink my coffee. So anyways, just wanted to stop in and check in with y'all, but we're about to go into Goodwill. So the first thing I spotted was this moth cardigan, which again, I don't pick up from the stores very often unless it's a special piece. But this one was $6.99, so I thought I'd give it its fair shake. As you can see, it's a cardigan about mid-length, and I just like the ombre and stuff, so I thought it had potential. I ended up picking it up, putting it in my cart, and doing some research, but ultimately the comps were not good enough. Next, I spotted this Levi's sweater, which I thought might also have some potential. $7.49 isn't bad, especially when something's on trend and, you know, good for the season and a recognizable brand. But this one actually didn't have the greatest comps for that price either, but I definitely would have picked it up if it was half price. So the next item I saw was these Kate Spade flats, which surprised me a little bit because y'all know my conspiracy theory about the color tag sales. Yes, yellow tags were on sale this week, and I decided the wear was just a little too much even with the half off, so I did leave them. I feel like Prana has been testing me lately. I've been seeing some very substantial items by Prana. This one caught my eye. I definitely would have picked it up if it was on sale, because I think ultimately it would have done well, but the price was just a little too high at like $17 or so for the comps that I saw out there. So in the jeans section, I actually considered these good American jeans because I think they're kind of a popular style, even with them being skinny. And $9.99 wasn't a bad price because I actually see pretty good sales out there for them. But what deterred me this time was that it was a very, very small size, and I just don't want to sit on it. All right, y'all. So thank y'all for joining me in this haul. Thank y'all for staying until the haul, okay, y'all? Because I don't know how long this video is going to turn out and be. But what's up? So I'm back. It's a few days later, actually several days later. And I want to show y'all what we got from these thrift stores, and I got quite a few good things and for some great prices, y'all. All right, so first up, I actually got these really cute 80s vintage jeans by Lawman, and I'll show y'all that in a second. These are gray acid wash jeans. These came from the Goodwill store, but I did some comp searching for this one, and basically, y'all, the comps were really all over the place. However, I did see some sold for like pretty good prices, $30 and above type prices, because I think people tend to really like the, you know, when stuff is vintage, but then there's the like vintage, the certain era when you can really see it in the clothes, and then there's just like regular vintage where it's just like you don't know exactly what era it is, but it's really nice sometimes. I think these really give the 80s, so I think these have a really good potential. Those were only $6.99, so I didn't think it was too big of a risk. Our next item is another pair of jeans, and these are by a more familiar brand, and these are La Agence, which I believe I've shown y'all a different pair of pants by La Agence that I have. And basically these ones I was a little apprehensive about in the store. They were only $8.99, which was a good price for this brand, but they are size 25, so they are pretty small, but they're in great condition. Like even the distressing isn't like too worn or too bad. I definitely checked like to see if there was any stretching. There's not any stretching or wear or in tear and stuff like that, so I think that it has good potential to do at least over 50, so I think $8.99 is definitely worth it. Our next item is actually something I've never seen before, so I'm giving it a try, and I'm definitely kind of taking a risk because I did pay up for it, as in above $10 for the comp that I believe it's going to be, but I'll explain in just a second. So this is a collaboration piece with Banana Republic and Olivia Palermo, and it's this really nice paisley sheer layered dress. So here you go. It's kind of like a high-low cut dress. But as I told y'all before, sometimes the collaborations will do way better than the actual brands, because Banana Republic dresses I really don't pick up very much. But anytime there's a collaboration, I get a little interested. This one is a risk because of the size, because most of the comps were at least 100 or better, or like right around that, like $20 above and below 100 type situation. But this one is an extra small, and it's petite. But I don't think there were a lot of them out there. So I still believe that even though I paid $14.99, which is not my, you know, ideal price for something like that. Ideally, I probably want to pay 10 or less. But if it sells for over, say, $60, I think that it's a good flip. So that was my thought process behind this one. This next item is another risk, okay? So this is a dress by a brand called See Loose. See Loose is actually a new brand to me, y'all. So usually I wouldn't try new brands at the thrift store, but with this one, when I was researching it, okay, first of all, it had good comps, okay, that's number one. I did like the dress overall. It definitely looks like Anthropologie to me as well. So I thought it had some good bones, basically. Now, if this one had been an extra small petite, I would not have picked it up. The reason why that one, the first one got picked up is because it is a recognizable brand. This one is a size medium, so it's also a pretty good size. So I thought that it was worth the risk. It's in great condition, and I think that it will do pretty well. So now that was all the stuff I got from the Goodwill store. I'm about to show y'all the stuff we got from the Hope Thrift store that I showed y'all in the first few clips. All right, so first things first, we got a Young, Fabulous, and Broke, y'all. It's this tie-dye top with the little buttons. It's really nice and lightweight and flowy. It was only $7, so I thought that was a pretty good price, even though it's an extra small. This next thing I'm super excited about, because this is my first time ever finding this type of Lilly Pulitzer, y'all. So usually when I find Lilly Pulitzer, I find the plain ones or just the striped ones. These are the ones that I hear do way better. It also has really nice beads, and yes, I checked, all of them are there. And it's also, I think it's a pretty good size. Well, it's a size 6. It's kind of a small size, but it's not like super small, you know? So I thought it was a pretty good investment for a $10, you know, it was a $10 investment. Not bad at all. What I saw for the comps were $80 and above on this one. This next brand is also new to me, but I think it has really good potential. First of all, because it is new with tags, and the brand is called Crosby. So this brand is by Molly Birch, and I don't know if that is a Tory Burch family member or something, but I did look up the brand and it had really good comps, like as far as other items. I didn't find this exact item, but I absolutely love these pants. They look really comfy. I love this little tie front detail right here. They're an ankle pant as well, but either way it goes, new with tags. I paid $8, not too bad to take a little bit of a risk. That's more of my ideal price for a risk, you know, but I tend to find myself at the Goodwill stores paying $15 for my risks. All right, we have 2 pairs of shoes. No, we have 3 pairs of shoes that I want to show you, okay? All right, so this first pair is actually a familiar brand to us. These are none other than Everlane, and basically, let's make sure it gets back into focus. What had happened was, because actually Everlane has not been doing the greatest for me. Even though I started to pick these up and just put them back down, you feel me? But I did some research, and these I believe are still on the website, or were just on the website like not too long ago. They were only $10 and the comps were about $85 and better, okay? I don't know why I'm holding them upside down. But so I'm really excited about that. I know that these are like really popular types of shoes. I know that they were also in the 90s, because this is like really a comfortable thing to have on your shoe. Like that stretchy feel is just so nice and comfy. So I'm excited to see if these will actually do some good prices, because it is a little risky, because y'all know how it is when brands start to kind of get a little shaky on you. You start to feel like, I don't know if I should pick you up, but we're gonna give it a try, okay? This next pair of shoes is actually another risk because of the brand. These are Antonio Milani, okay, y'all? But as y'all can see, these are some super cute shoes. I did do some research on them. They had some okay comps from what I can remember. I do not have exact numbers, but I do believe it was at least $50. Main reasons for picking this up: these look brand spanking new. That's number 1. 2, these are ballet core technically, with the small square toe, and also they're a really good size too. These are size 10, so I'm excited to see what these will do. I did pay $11, which is again not ideal, but we shall see, okay? I think these have really good potential. And lastly, but definitely not leastly, these are, I think this might be my favorite thing of the whole haul, okay, y'all? And this is my first time selling this type of item from this brand. These really nice suede leather boots are actually by All Saints. So y'all, I was really excited when I saw these shoes on the shelf, y'all, because I was looking through all the boots kind of thinking like they had a lot of kind of low end stuff, if I'm gonna be honest, right? So every time I looked inside a boot or under a boot, I expected to see bear traps or something like that. So y'all can just imagine my surprise when I've seen All Saints, y'all. Again, this will be my first time selling any shoes by All Saints, but I think it should do pretty good. They are a size 38, and as y'all can see, I did pay $11 for them. And yeah, I'm just super excited. But I actually didn't comp search it. I knew that $11 was fine. Like I was like, $11, you got it, okay? It's All Saints, okay? But we'll see, y'all. I hope to see like a really good comp when I do look it up. All right, so that was it. Y'all let me know below what y'all thought about all of these items. Again, I think I only spent around $100, like even. I'll say $10 above at the most, 110. So we shall see. All right, thank y'all for joining me. Thank y'all for clicking on the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and do all the YouTube stuff. And I will see y'all next time. Bye.